Hello guys, I am the Shady Thrifter and I would like to welcome you to or welcome you back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all a few of some items that I picked up over the weekend. I actually had a horrible case of FOMO, fear of missing out. I have not been thrifting in a while, and I decided to just take the entire Saturday and to go out thrift store hopping, and I'm so glad that I did. It did not disappoint. I found some really cute pieces, and I just went absolutely crazy. So if that is something that you would like to see, please stick around. When I tell you guys I went crazy,
I went absolutely bananas.
I have, look at all these receipts that I have, guys, just from one day of thrifting. I had so much fun. I was by myself, and if anyone is a avid thrifter such as myself, you know there are days where you just want to get in the car and just drive off and just see where the car takes you. And that is exactly what I did. I went to about 4 of my favorite thrift stores here in Northern Virginia, and then I also went to a few in Southern Maryland or Northern Maryland, and I had such a wonderful time. Guys, I miss thrifting so much. I have been like hanging out in the streets with my friends, having a wonderful summer. I didn't tell you that I missed thrifting, I would be lying. So I really did miss it, but I did save a ton of money over the summer and did things that was conducive to spending time with people who I care for the most. Okay, so the first item, and I know this is a change of scenery, guys. I'm not in my glam room today. I'm actually filming from my living room, dining room area. And the reason for it is I wanted to share this beautiful wall mural with you guys. I purchased this off of Amazon, and it is not seamless, but it was a little over, I want to say $100. I will link it below, but it's absolutely beautiful. Because I do live in an apartment, I did not use wallpaper paste to apply it on the wall. I used two-sided tape so that it would not ruin the walls, and I could use my steamer to remove it. And if that is something that you're interested in seeing, I found that video on TikTok, but I was able to use the two-sided Gorilla Tape to apply it, and I just put the Gorilla Tape at the top and the bottom of the wallpaper, and so therefore you can still see some of the seams in it, but it still gives me the aesthetic that I was going for. Again, but it's not perfect. So I just wanted to put that out there because I did want to shoot in a different room today, other than my glam room. But anyway, let's just get to the items that I thrifted. The first item that I thrifted was this beautiful, or is this beautiful, like rattan or straw bag. It's vintage, and I just absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it in a thrift store. I believe I paid $9 for it, but it is well worth it. It has these beautiful wooden, like bamboo handles, and it's just so sleek and beautiful. It is made by a vintage brand called Denelli, and I will also put a picture of it somewhere here in the cutaway. But yes, it was about $9 at the unique thrift store where I live, and I was so happy to have it. And actually, I am wearing it with the outfit that I have on today. I have not been out the house yet, but I do plan on heading out in a little while. But I just wanted to show you guys these items that I thrifted. just before I leave, so that I don't forget, because I do want to get more thrifted content back out. Guys, if I find these, I know someone left me a comment a few videos back, and they mentioned to me that the reason why people watch my Temu videos more so than thrifted videos is because they can actually go and purchase the Temu items, you know, on the online, rather than when you go to the thrift store. Sometimes, I mean, it's one and done, and it's almost sometimes impossible to find those items. But what I decided to do is, if I can find a duplicate or a similar item, I will link it below. And I hope that helped you guys, because I know it is kind of frustrating sometimes when you want a particular piece that a person has thrifted and don't know where to start. So again, I will try to post similar items, or if I can find the exact item, I will post it below. So I hope that helps. The next item that I picked up is this cute little panda hat, and I absolutely love this hat. It was $3, and when I picked it up, my daughter was laughing. She was like, and I actually didn't get this hat in the current thrift haul that I when I went to the thrift store last Saturday. I got it maybe a few weeks before that, when my daughter and I were together, and we just stopped in a thrift store, and I saw this cute wool panda hat, and I fell in love with it. It was about $3, and I just included it in this video because it's simply beautiful. And I actually could wear this today. It is just so cute, guys. It was raining yesterday here in Virginia, and I had to walk solo. So I just like put this hat on, and I put on like my Chanel rain boots and took them for a walk. And guys, I totally felt like a vibe. I felt like I looked so cute in that outfit, and I'm pretty sure I did. I probably should have posted a picture, but if I could recreate that outfit, I will post a picture by the time this video goes up. But again, this cute little panda hat, I believe it is vintage because it does not have any tags in it, and it does look kind of old when I take the hat off the inside. Looks very much vintage. But I'm just so happy to have this in my collection. Ploop. Clock it. Clock it, guys. Next, I got this Escada vintage sort of tote bag that is absolutely beautiful in pristine condition. I did find this bag online, of a similar one, but it was half the size. And I think it was going for a little over $200. I paid $9.99 for this bag. You can see it still has the tag on it, and it's simply beautiful. I was online and I saw a bag that was very similar to this one. It was a Chanel bag, and it was vintage, and it was about $3,000. I will put a picture of that Chanel bag in the cutaway, but the leather on this bag is butter soft. It is absolutely so soft and plush, and it's like an iridescent blue color. And I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I love the chain detail on this bag and that buttery leather strap. And inside of it, and as you can see here, it does say Escada on the zipper. Let me see if you can see that. It says Escada. And when you open it, I did put a towel in it. It does have a pocket and a zipper inside, and then it also says Escada here. And again, I only paid $9.99 for this bag, and it's absolutely adorable. And it's very comfortable on the shoulder, so I'm excited to wear this and style it. I definitely will come back and post a picture when I style it. But yes, this was a wonderful score at your local thrift store. Guys, this is what you get when you thrift. You get great quality clothing. I do not like, and if you have been watching my channel, I like quality. It does not have to be brand new for me to love it. I love pre-owned clothes because a lot of times they're already like broken in, and they're just, the quality is just so amazing, and you just don't get this type of quality even when you shop at Chanel, Dior, and other high-end designers. Unless you go vintage, sometimes you do not get the great quality that you get when you shop at the thrift store. The next accessory that I picked up is this beautiful vintage purse. And I just fell in love with this purse because for whatever reason, it gives me sort of like a Fendi vibe. I just love the brown and the taupe. And as you know, this is the Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. But if you've been following a lot of the fall trends, mocha is sort of the Pantene color of the year, sort of brown mocha. And this is a very Fendi-esque vintage bag. I believe I paid about $12 for it. Y'all, I took all the prices off of stuff because when I get home, I generally take off the prices so that I can wipe stuff off and you know, get it ready to put in my closet. But I just thought this was so beautiful. It has this beautiful buckle here on the front, and the way you pull it down and you lift the bag up like this, and then the inside, as you can see, there's lots of room here, and it has this nice zipper. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't have a name inside the bag, so we definitely know it is vintage. But I really like it, and I cannot wait to style this with like a cute mocha outfit or a very neutral outfit. And yeah, this is so adorable. No more than $12, genuine leather at the thrift store. The next accessory is this beautiful beaded purse. Guys, I love this purse. And although it has a strap, I most likely will be using it as a clutch. It's very Afrocentric. I just love this like linen tufted fabric and these beads on it. Look at that. How beautiful is this? Very Afrocentric, very just eclectic and beautiful. Again, I'm pretty sure I paid under $9 for this purse. I will try to find one similar to it, if not the same one. But this is made by Chico's, guys. This is a Chico's bag. Let me just show you the inside. It says Chico's. And I don't know a whole lot about Chico's, but I do find quite a bit of their stuff in the thrift store. And a lot of times it's very designer-esque, high fashion designer-esque styles. So I'm going to do more research on the Chico brand just to get more information about it. But I tend to like a lot of their items when I see them in the thrift store without even knowing the brand of it. My eyes are always pretty much drawn to their pieces and garments and accessories at the thrift store. And usually I have a very, very good eye for high fashion without even knowing the name. And a lot of times when I'll see a Chico piece, it gives me like a Chanel vibe. I don't know if they like channel Chanel a lot in their designs, but I do tend to really love their fashion. So that is a Chico's purse that I picked up. And again, if I can find a similar one, I will link it down in the description bar. Time for some more great pieces, guys. If you are liking this video, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, guys, I really need you to comment below because the comments actually help my algorithm, and it helps put my videos out, and it gets some in traffic so that they can be seen. So that type of support really helps my channel. And if you are truly my people, then you would want to help my channel, because I am coming to you guys with my knowledge of thrifting and trying to share the thrift love with you. So I would truly appreciate if you could subscribe, like, comment. 3 free things I'm asking you to do for me. All right, so let's just get to the next piece. As I decided I'm going to probably try to show you guys some of these pieces and outfits, because sometimes I just wear entirely thrifted outfits. And I did get a lot of outfits in this haul, so I will show you how I styled them in the cutaway, the pieces that I did thrift. Some of them I've already worn. So I will put a picture in the cutaway so that you can see how I wore these thrifted pieces. Again, if you have been watching my YouTube channel for a while now, you would have known that a lot of my clothing, or most of my wardrobe, comes from the thrift store. Over 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted. But over 90% of my wardrobe is also high fashion and great quality clothing. I barely have any Shein or like Fashion Nova or any fast fashion in my wardrobe unless it was thrifted. And it was only thrifted because I must have really, really liked it. And most of the time, if I purchase items from those type of stores, the quality has to be on point. Even if I get it from thrift stores, usually it's one of their exclusive pieces and the quality is straight on point. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, because I'm not gonna say I've never worn like Shein or Fashion Nova, but honestly, I don't gravitate towards it unless it's a strong trendy piece, like when they had the pants with the big pockets. What do they call those pants? The cargo jeans. I did go to Fashion Nova and get the cargo jeans, and they were of excellent quality, and there were no regrets, and I love them. So they do have, sometimes you can go on these like fast fashion shops or websites and find, you know, like nice stuff, but very rare for me. I just don't gravitate towards them. So anyway, the next piece I thrifted over the weekend was this beautiful Rebecca Minkoff dress. And this dress I did find online. I got this from a unique thrift store in Maryland, and I think it was like $12 or $13. It was not more than $12. And I know it's the end of the summer, but I was like, oh my goodness, this is too beautiful to let go. I honestly loved it because of the 3 tiers that it has on it. And it also has this beautiful tassel tie in the front. And when I wore it to work, guys, everybody was like, this is so beautiful. And here is a tag. And of course, it has that beautiful color and these wonderful, cutesy little eyelet like details, embroidery along the dress. And what I did was I paired it with a pair of Enzo Angolini thrifted shoes. So I paired it with these thrifted shoes, and that burgundy matched perfectly with the dress. And I also put it on with a cardigan. I thrifted an Antella brand new with the tag on it, cardigan, and I just kind of wore that cardigan with it. And I'll put a picture of it in the cutaway so that you guys can see how I styled this Rebecca Minkoff dress. And yeah, this is so fabulous and beautiful. And I felt very feminine and beautiful in it. And again, I got many compliments, and I paired it with these beautiful Enzo shoes that I got for $6.99 at the unique thrift store that matches this dress. It's like a cranberry color that matches perfectly. The next dress that I thrifted is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous dress, guys. This is made by a brand called Anaya Harari. And I did find, I tried to look up this dress and I found the Instagram page for this brand. And believe it or not, guys, this is a modest sort of Muslim clothing company. And they specialize in modern clothing. However, this is absolutely beautiful. The quality of this dress is spectacular. I paid $19 for this dress at the thrift store because I just had to have it. Now, it is huge. It's a size 18. It says 18. I don't believe it's an 18. Honestly, it fits more like a 12, 13. I did put it on, and I'm going to have it tailored to fit me perfectly because I think this may be my birthday dress this year. I may wear this for my birthday because I really do love it. It just looks very just classy and just very modest, but also sort of Afro, like black girl magic centric. And what I did was I thrifted these shoes as well from the thrift store on Saturday, and they were brand new with the tag on them. I think they were like $12, but they were very, very Gucci-esque to me. And that's why I got them. And I just love anything that is like gold or metallic. I tend to gravitate towards anything in that metallic gold sort of color. I see that they are still brand new. They are made by Franco Sarto, and they still have that TJ Maxx tag on the bottom for $29.99. Again, I believe I paid about $12 for them at Unique Thrift Store over the weekend. They are a little tight on my feet, so I'm going to have to stretch them. If you guys have any stretch techniques that I can use, I know some people say if you put them inside of a Ziploc bag and stuff them with paper, that'll help stretch them. I can get them on and they actually don't hurt when I walk in them, but they are a little snug, and I would prefer them to have more room in them, but I absolutely love them, and they look beautiful with this dress. And I cannot wait to wear this out. Again, I'll put a picture in the cutaway of me with this dress on, and I just actually styled it with these thrifted shoes, this dress, and the imitation or my dupe of the Tom Brown dog bag, the Hector bag. I put that with it, and it was a beautiful picture. And yeah, so guys, you can find entire outfits at the thrift store. Stop wasting your money on fast fashion and get with the program. A fun fact, mostly everybody who can dress their ass off shops at the thrift store. This next outfit, you would have seen the shirt at another thrift haul. I can't remember which one. I think it was my metallics thrift haul. I have a video dedicated to an entire metallic wardrobe that I thrifted over the years, and this blouse was included in that. I'm only including it in this video simply because I did style it with a few pieces that I picked up over the weekend, and I thought, let me just show them this blouse again because it is a main character piece. It is a vintage blouse with these beautiful, it's like chiffon with this gold metallic sort of like half moon designs on it. I don't even know what you call this sort of metallic fabric, but as you can see, this blouse is absolutely beautiful, and it has sort of like bubble sleeves, and I'm just so happy to have it in my collection. And what I did was I was able to find these brand new Eddie Bauer Revival high-rise straight jeans. They were new with the tag on them. And the cool thing about these jeans, and they wanted like $20 for these jeans. And when I looked at the tag, they were regular like $100. And the reason why they are so expensive is because they are lined with fleece. So they have like fleece in the lining for the winter time, which makes them very warm. They are very thick. And I love the wash on them. They're this denim blue wash. Again, they wanted like $20 in the thrift store, and I just thought they were a great deal simply because they do have the fleece on them, and they are a regular $100 jeans, and they are new with the tag on them. And Eddie Bauer is a very good brand, especially specializing in outdoor wear. So I thought this was a win, and they definitely were worth $20. But what I did was I paired them with, I found these beautiful metallic J. Crew espadrille shoes on Saturday, and they were $7.99. And I just thought that they went perfectly with the blouse, because the metallic is just so light. And they are still in really good condition. They are barely worn. I want to say they may be practically new. You can still see they have the stickers on the bottom, and they say J. Crew. But this metallic color went perfect. It's sort of like a vintage metallic, and it was perfect with this blouse. And as you can see from the cutaway, I was having a lot of fun in this outfit. It's super comfortable, but also chic. And then I just styled it with my Chloe chain belt to give it more of like a vibe, flavor vibe. And what do you guys think? Do you like this outfit? If so, please comment in the description, down in the comment box, and let me know your thoughts so far from these pieces. Now, anybody who's been watching my YouTube channel knows how I feel about Gingham. Again, I did a whole video on my Gingham collection, and on last weekend, I was able to find another piece to add to my collection, and that piece is this beautiful Gingham green and white romper or jump pants jumpsuit. And let me just stand back so you guys can see it. But anyway, I will put a picture in the cutaway. This brand is Jessica Simpson. And I do love Jessica Simpson because I feel like she makes very, very feminine clothing. Her shoes, her clothes, her purses are always super, super feminine. Pay attention to Jessica Simpson. Don't sleep on her. Even though she is, in the basic sort of price range, she makes some really cute pieces that you can like level up. And again, I love gingham print. Anything gingham, to me, gingham just says, to me, it alludes like class. It's very classy. I don't know why it feels like it's playful, but on the very classy, preppy, sophisticated side. And the girls that know. And so I was happy to have this in my collection. If you guys have watched my Dubai video, I have another gingham romper sort of similar to this one, but it ties on the strap. And actually, I will put a picture here so that you can see that outfit that I'm speaking about. But I paired this with this romper because summer is near end and fall is approaching. I wanted to give it sort of a fall look. So but in the summer fall look. So I have also this thrifted blouse that has these beautiful, like big, like gaudy sleeves on it, bubble sleeves. And I was like, oh my goodness, that would look so cute with this jumper. So I will put a picture of how I styled this jumper here so that you can see, but I just added it with my Chanel boots, and it was chef's kiss. I love the way it came out. Very, very just like classy, but like edgy, and it was giving. It was giving what it was supposed to give, and it gave, and I loved it. And I cannot wait to wear this outfit again. I definitely would wear this to work. I would wear this to a party. I love this look. I would wear it out to dinner. It's just very classy and edgy at the same time. And it can go with so many different like looks. And so what do you think about this outfit? Would you have styled it this way, or would you have styled it another way? Comment below. I'm telling you guys, I was out there, like I had a major setback with my thrifting. I was like, in heaven, in like thrift store heaven. I got so many beautiful pieces. Sometimes you gotta stop thrifting for a while, because if you go too much, one, you will spend too much money, and two, you'll end up getting a whole bunch of stuff you don't like or need, and it becomes very impulsive. So what I did was I waited. I haven't been thrifting in like 3 or 4 months, maybe, or maybe 4 or longer. But it was so refreshing to get back into the thrift stores and get back into my element of thrifting. I was alone. I was able to concentrate, and I felt so good when I got home. I just had like 3 huge bags of beautiful clothing. And also, I cleaned my closet out before I went to the thrift store. So I was able to get 3 20% off coupons, because I donated so much stuff and made room for my new stuff. And that is one of my mottos. I try to take, for everything I bring back, I try to take something and donate it back to the thrift store, so that I don't get into like, it's too much. So yeah, but this outfit I was very happy about, and I'm loving. Now y'all, the next outfit is another completely thrifted outfit, and you are going to be blown away by what I found. So I have a client, because I am a hairstylist. I don't do it full time anymore. I'm actually working for corporate America. I work in the legal sector of corporate America. However, I still have some clients that I see, some regulars that I've been seeing for years. And one of my clients she is very like eclectic, and she has her own style, but she wears very expensive clothing. She's very particular. Right now, she's on a whole Farm Rio wave, but prior to her being on this Farm Rio wave, and when I say she's very eclectic and she has her own style, she literally gets her hair done in the colors of that particular designer's, like, so if you know, like Farm Rio or Lilly Pulitzer or other brands like that, they have like colorways that they do. And so she used to wear like Lilly Pulitzer clothing. And so she would get her hair done. Even if she wore weave, she would have them colored to match her that whole season of clothing. I can't really explain it, but I will try to put a picture of her, but I'll just block out her face of how she does it. But she loves Lilly Pulitzer, and I was able to find, and let me tell you, their clothes are not cheap by any means. They are very on the high end side. So is Farm Rio. I mean, you know. But so I just decided, I was in the thrift store one day, and last week, and I ran into these beautiful Lilly Pulitzer pants, trousers. Look at these guys. They are absolutely amazing. And I was so happy. Now, they were a little, I wouldn't say short, but they were shorter than I would like. So what I did was I took out the hem on them. I had at least 2 inches to work with. So I took them out so that they can kind of hit the ground. I like my trousers to be extremely long. I don't like them like high waters unless they are made to look like that. I know some of the new wide leg trousers are made to kind of swing at the bottom, just a little above the ankle, and those are fine. But for this type of trousers, I knew I wanted them to be super long. Now, I was a little taken back because I wear a true size 9-10, and these were a size 4. So when I saw them in the thrift store, I was thinking I was going to get them for the resale market, because I know they do well in the resale market. But I had also thrifted a few weeks prior. I had thrifted these Lilly Pulitzer shoes, and as you can see, the colorways stay the same with certain brands. So I've thrifted these shoes, and you can still see they still have the thrift store like line going in them. I wore them this weekend. Me and my daughter went out to dinner, but apparently they had a collab with Target, it appears, because I see the Target circle there. So I got these, and these were $8 at the thrift store. And I got these before I got the pants. And then I was in Home Goods, y'all, and ran into these, purchased this Lilly Pulitzer watch band. And I was like, look at this. So as you can see, a lot of their colors are, their colorway kind of stays in this certain grid. And so I was so happy to have it. And I knew I had this thrifted blouse. So I was like, this is going to be a perfect combo for us to go out to dinner. So what I did was I styled all of this together and it looks so freaking cute, guys. Again, the picture is here in the cutaway so you can see, but I was so pleased. And these pants were a size 4 and I did the grandma around the neck test and it worked. So I was like, I'm taking these home with me because I should be able to fit these if this whole around the neck thing really works. And Lord and behold, I put these pants on and buttoned them and they were chef's kiss. And I'm so happy to have them in my collection. And I also have a dress by Lilly Pulitzer that I probably should show you guys. I mean, it's just a dress, like a beach short dress. Let me get that dress so you can see it. So here is the dress. And as you can see, it's still that same bright color that matches like the watch band, as you can see here. And yeah, and this dress retails probably for about $80 or $90, guys. And this is just a basic like t-shirt style dress that me personally, I would wear this like on the beach over top of my bathing suit, just as a cover up. Yeah, and again, I thrifted this. So there's no limits to thrifting. You can find some wonderful pieces in the thrift stores. And again, yeah, this is the brand Lilly Pulitzer. And if you know anything about this brand, they are very high end and has very beautiful resort, sort of like beach style clothing. And, you know, I love it. So this next dress, guys, is a showstopper. When I tell you, when I went to the Double Thrift store in Maryland and found this dress, I was so happy. It was one of those breakout moments where if you thrift, you know you have these like breakout moments where you find stuff and it's like, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. You go to the thrift store, you find a lot of nice stuff, but then you find that breakout piece where it's like everything was worthwhile. Like, I'm so glad I came out today. And this was my breakout piece. This one I knew the thrift gods wanted me to be out thrifting last weekend. And it was like the thrift gods just came to me and gave me a big old hug when I found this beautiful Free People dress. Now this dress is absolutely beautiful, guys. It has this like these pleats. I just can't even describe it. It is the most boho, beautiful dress that you would ever see. It actually was brand new with the tags on. The problem was when I got the dress, it's so long that all of this down here was black because the thrift store floors was using this as like a duster. So I had to come home and hand wash this dress so that I could wear it. And I just was like, I'm willing to take the chance. So I pretty much soaked it in my kitchen sink, scrubbed it gently with soap and water, and it came back beautifully. Now, I actually thrifted this skirt about a year ago. This sort of like fringe skirt. And this skirt is made by, it doesn't have a name, no name, but it's like a microfiber suede, sort of like a Pocahontas style skirt. And as you know, boho is very on trend, in style, is back. Chloe brought the boho back and I'm here for it. And I thrifted this skirt to pair with this Free People dress because I wanted to wear this dress sort of like a duster because it is somewhat like too big for me. So I do like wearing dresses as duster jackets. And so with that being said, I was able to put this skirt underneath it to give some layers to it. And guys, y'all are not ready for what I found. I found these, what they call them, Matonka moccasins at the thrift store, and they were $13. I used to have a pair of the low top ones that come to the ankle, and I don't know what happened to them. So I was so happy to get these back in my collection. Y'all, when I'm telling you, I had the best thrift weekend ever last week. It was the absolute best. So I actually found these Minnetonka suede moccasins in my size, damn near practically brand new. And like I said, for under $20. I don't know who works in the thrift store and who does the pricing, but it makes absolutely no sense at all. They'll have something from Shein and H&M for $29 if it has a tag on it. But you have real suede Minnetonka fringe moccasins, heavy moccasins, and they charging under $20. Make it make sense. But I was able to put this outfit together, guys, and I love the way it came out. It just looked so couture, boho. I felt like I was in the Chloe runway. I love fashion, and this is what I'm talking about when I tell you that the thrift store is your friend. Go and find your personal style at the thrift store and leave these raggedy fast fashion stores alone, because I'm telling you, you're going to get tired of looking like everybody else, and you need to have your own personal style. That's one thing I will say about New Yorkers. New Yorkers have their own personal style, and I love it. I need to move to New York. No, but I'm DC for life now. I'm DC for life. But DC has fallen off when it comes to personal style. That Instagram, y'all on that TikTok and all that crazy stuff, everybody looking like everybody. Find your own personal style, because I myself am not a follower. I cannot stand to follow others. I love to lead and have my own individual style. I have been thrifting since I was like 14 or 15. I raised my kids in the thrift store by putting them on the best fabrics on their beautiful skin. They were always so fly and fabulous, and most of their clothes came from the thrift store. The next item that I found when shopping last week and was right on time for the fall was this beautiful sweater maxi dress, or midi. Well, yeah, it's more of a maxi dress. And it has this beautiful cutout in the back. And it looks cute because I do have a couple back rows. And so it did camouflage well, because it did come in a little bit more than a regular back out. And I just love the way it fits and feels on me. I also found, because I'm telling you guys, I was at the thrift store looking for outfits, okay? I was on cloud number 9, and I was like, I need some outfits. So I found these beautiful pink, they're made by Sam Edelman. It says for Circus New York. And I just love them because they have these pretty little diamond like buckles on them. And then it has this cute detail in the front with these diamond like little bow ends. These were on the expensive side. I want to say they were like $14. 2 thrift stores, and one in the thrift store is about the size of a Safeway. So if you put 2 Safeways grocery stores together, then that's the size of the thrift store, because it's a Value Village, and then there's also a Savers, but they are both together. So you can go on both sides of the thrift store. But I did find this outfit at Value Village side of the thrift store, and these shoes I was so happy about, and they go perfectly with my working bag, my pink working bag, and it was absolutely beautiful. You'll see in the picture how I styled this, and this was very fierce and very fall and very unique. And just me, it was like basic, but not basic, if that makes sense. And I love the way it turned out, because it looked very classic and modest in the front, but then you had this little peekaboo moment in the back that I was super excited about, and I love the way it was styled. Do you like the way I styled this, or would you prefer it to be styled differently? Let me know in the comments. And guys, are you happy to have me back doing my thrift hauls and showing you my thrifted style? If so, again, leave me a comment below because I want to also show you a few more pieces that I got last weekend. When I tell you guys that my middle daughter will
Worry the shit out of me. Please believe me.
y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all, but I've been gone for like an hour or two, maybe 2 hours since the last clip. And of course, whenever your kids call, everything is super important. You need to drop everything you're doing and head over to help them. And that's what I had to do, y'all. I had to literally go all the way to Leesburg, Virginia, within that clip to this clip, wait for 2 hours to help my daughter with something that she was working on. And now I'm back trying to remember where the hell I left off. And I believe I left off with this beautiful blouse it was brand new with the tags on it. And I just love this mesh fabric, and I love these beautiful fall colors that it has, these cranberries and browns and everything that's super on trend right now. And I also paired it with these beautiful Vince Camuto shoes that I thrifted. And I know they are perplex heels and they are sort of summer heels, but I could not resist them. They were about $13 at the unique thrift store I went to. And I love this croc design that it has here. And I love the seafoam sort of like green color. And I just paired them with, I had a thrifted Zara satin skirt, which was like a deeper green. And I wanted to like play into all the colors that is in the blouse. So if you look closely, you can kind of see that like sort of sea foamy green. Let me see, because here in the back you can see it much better. But you see that it's like a sea foam mint green. And this outfit just turned out so nicely. I ended up wearing it to work this week, and it was absolutely beautiful. It's been a long time since I've worn like heels, and I felt very sexy in this outfit, and it looked super, super beautiful and very much on trend for this fall season. Also want to show you guys a couple of pair of shoes that I did not get a chance to style in this video, but I did pick them up this same weekend when I got all the rest of these items. And so let me just show you those shoes. The next pair of shoes that I want to show you guys are another pair that is very on trend for this fall and this season in particular. So they are these Just Fab clogs that I snagged from the unique thrift store over the weekend. And I have not worn them yet, but I love that they have this sort of rattan weave material here. I was able to find some just like it. These were $9.99. The reason I paid $9 is because they are fairly new, if not brand new, because the bottom do not appear to have been worn. And I think they are super, super fabulous. And I cannot wait to style them. Again, very, very much giving fall on trend. And yeah, those are the second pair of shoes that another pair of shoes that I thrifted in this haul. And I cannot wait to show you guys how I style them in future videos. Definitely going to show you guys how I style them. So I think I have one more piece that I want to show you guys in this video. And so I will be right back. The last and final piece from this haul is this beautiful gray kimono style cardigan, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is made by Coldwater Creek. I'm not that familiar with this brand, but I do tend to see it in the thrift stores quite a bit. But what drew me to this particular kimono was the pattern on it. Look at this beautiful pattern, and the fabric, it feels very much like silk. I'm not sure. Let me just see what the tag says, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 100% silk. Guys, I paid $3.99 for this, and if you can see, it is, let me just zoom in, 100% silk. And so that is a definitely win. It is also lined. It has a beautiful lining in it. And I have a beautiful pair of boho pants that I thrifted some time ago. Let me go get those pants so that you guys can see them. But I was thinking I would probably pair those pants with this kimono just to bring it all together. I just think it's very chic, and I think we still have some time to wear these pieces, these sort of, fabulous, like flowy pieces. I just love them. So let me go get those pants so you guys can see the pants that I had in mind. Two pair of pants that I can actually pair with these. One pair are these sort of, and I've thrifted both of these pants, but it's these very bohemian style pants, and they are made by Peach Love, California. Never heard of this brand, but when I saw them, I immediately thought boho chic. Again, look at those beautiful pants, and they are a lighter color, and I think that they would go really well with, this kimono or cardigan, whatever you want to call it. And then I actually have another pair that is of a darker gray. And I thought these were Free People, but they aren't. They're actually Sincerely Julie. And I know this is a very popular brand at, I believe, Nordstrom. But I thought that the Sincerely Julie pants, which have a similar style as the other ones I just showed you, but they are of a darker gray, and they look so cute. And I may just wear these to work tomorrow, this outfit, simply because these pants have a lining in them, unlike the lighter ones. The lighter ones are much more see-through. As you can see, you can kind of see they have built-in shorts made into them, whereas though the Sincerely Julie ones are much thicker, more appropriate, and so cute. Look at these, guys. Yeah, so maybe I will try these on and try this outfit on just to have in the cutaway so you can see how I styled it. But guys, that brings me to the end of this thrift haul and this video. If you guys like these pieces and, thought that they were a great haul, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like out of breath because, again, I just came back in from helping my daughter with something 2 or 3 hours later from when this video started. The great thing about YouTube and being a content creator, you can cut out segments just to speed up the video. However, I just want to let you guys know that I really do appreciate you all. I am very happy to have you guys back and to be back on my YouTube platform. And until my next video, I want to say God bless you all. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and bye. Bye, guys.